What's going on, guys? Chase, Ghost Picks Against the Spread, ghostpicksats.com. Happy Easter. Hope everyone is going to have a good day with friends, family, rocking the Ghost Picks merch. And hope everyone had a good Saturday. I did not. I got fucking wrecked. As I've preached many times, losing days happen. They're destined to happen. We're not perfect. No one is. We lose just like anyone else. We typically don't lose like we did yesterday. And we'll go over, some of those games that I feel like I need to talk about. And like I said, losing happens. I'm not scared of losing because I know that it's going to happen. And I'm not scared to admit when I lose because certainly more days than I get on here and say that, oh, I lost. I get on here and tell you that we won because baseball is our top sport. Definitely one of the top MLB handicappers in the country, bar none. My clients can attest to that. I'm on here every day talking about wins, just like I talk about losses, and we are transparent. So let's go over everything. We had a free play yesterday. Obviously, everybody knows we do very well in our free plays because 9 times out of 10, we give you a premium play. We give you a play that that's on our premium card. NBA has been on absolute fire the entire season, especially since after Christmas. The playoffs have been going great. We have, we just a couple of days ago, we had the Golden State Warriors as a top play. We had the Boston Celtics that we gave you 2 days ago as a free play, and that was also a premium. And then yesterday, free play was the San Antonio Spurs, who played a good game, especially the first quarter. First quarter played lights out, really went out there and controlled the pace. Then they started to allow Denver to come back, which was to be expected. We didn't think that San Antonio was going to blow them out from start to finish. We thought that the game was going to be rather close, but I truly believe that the better team was San Antonio. And playing at home, that was going to give them the advantage to win by 5 points or greater. And they ended up not only not covering that, they lost, and they lost in pretty bad fashion. So I apologize for the free play loss there. And then yesterday in the MLB, we had the St. Louis Cardinals as our top tier play. The line was shifting all morning, and right there when I went to bet it and then released it, it was sitting at minus 135. I think in some spots it got right back up to just over 140 before first pitch. But either way, we took them on the money line. And that was a blowout game from start to finish, like literally from start to finish. So a great top tier win there. And then I want to discuss the 2 games in particular. And that is the Houston Astros. Garrett Cole gets rocked, and I mean rocked in the first inning. So everybody has a bad inning. Now, I didn't expect Garrett Cole, one of MLB's elite pitchers, to go out there and give up such a dominating first inning to the Rangers, but it happened. Then he went out there, he started pitching a little bit more like himself, but for the Houston Astros to give up 9 runs to the Rangers was embarrassing. And they really never got their offense generated, only scoring 4 runs overall. And I honestly think that a lot of that was due to they flat out gave up towards the end. They were like, God, we're down by this much. And I hate to say that about teams. And I still think that Houston is the best team in baseball. Guys, you tell me another team that has 6 players in their starting 9 rotation that are batting over 300. 3 weeks before the season started, I got on video and made my preseason predictions for who I thought were going to win each division, who was going to win the American League and National League, and who I ultimately thought would be World Series champions. My World Series preseason prediction, this is while spring training was going on, I predicted the Houston Astros to win the World Series. And at this point, I still stand behind that. Usually once we get about a month into the season, maybe a little past that, I always come back and make final predictions. But I've already got money on Houston to win it all. I had that the day that I made that prediction. There are other teams that I think could give them a fighting shot. But right now, I still think that Houston is the best team in baseball, despite what went on yesterday. And the game that really pissed me off was the Washington Nationals. Now, I've said since last year, I made, I don't know how many, countless comments on video, on record, saying that Max Scherzer is not an elite pitcher. He is the most overrated pitcher in all of baseball. And every time I say that, his performance on the field would prove my theory correct. Now yesterday, now I've only played the Nationals one time all year. And that was back in week 1, and it was a winner. It was an easy money line win. Scherzer was not on the mound. I have not played him at all this year until yesterday. And yesterday, that was one of the first games that I circled besides the St. Louis game. And I said, okay, I circled it. The numbers were there, and I just kind of pushed it off to the side. And then before I released my card and before I placed my bets, I went back and dug into that game. Now, I knew Scherzer on the mound, playing against the worst team in all of baseball, which is the Marlins, and going up against Urena, which is a joke of a pitcher. And their bullpen's terrible. They don't get hits. They don't get on base. And I dug into this game, and as much as I wanted to lay off of the game, I couldn't. The numbers were there. I mean, the numbers were top-tier numbers. That's how much this game made sense. But I didn't want to do it because I hate Max Scherzer so much, and he is so unreliable. But I couldn't deny the numbers, and I said, even despite the numbers, this is a gimme game for Max. This is a game that he'll go out there and pitch and then be talked about on ESPN saying, oh, look at how dominant he is and look at how elite he is, when in reality he pitched against he's going out there and subsequently pitching against a bunch of high schoolers compared to what the rest of the league is. And what did he do? He got rocked. I wish the Marlins would have scored 1,000 runs last night. I hate Max Scherzer. I hate the Washington Nationals. He is an embarrassment to Major League Baseball. And he is an embarrassment to what true elite pitchers are, because the fact that he is considered one is just laughable. The Angels got beat by the Mariners last night, which was, it really just doesn't make sense to me how you dump $400-something million into the greatest player in baseball like Mike Trout, but yet refuse to put people around him that can win. I mean, you brought Ohtani on, which everybody knows I love that man. I love Mike Trout. I love Albert Pujols. But those three guys can't win championships by themselves, just like Bryce Harper couldn't win one with the Nationals by himself. And certainly Max Scherzer wasn't doing him any favors. But it's like you're going to spend $400 million. You're going to do this, which means you have the disposable income in a small market. Why not build something around him? Because you have the greatest player in baseball. You don't think that the greatest player in baseball wants a ring, or at least wants to smell one, get close to one? And right now you're not doing him, his career, any favors. And it's embarrassing. So it wasn't a good day. It was not. It was a very bad day. It was a day that cost me, I think I lost more money yesterday than I have in probably 5 years in Major League Baseball. Because even with the top tier win, even though I had a ton of money on that, more money on that by far than any other game, it was not a good day. It was bad. And I can't apologize enough to my clients. It eats at me. And it's just not what we do in Major League Baseball. Everybody knows that. We slay Major League Baseball. This is my sport. This is what I know better than I know myself. And we're going to prove that today by getting back on track. And, it's going to take me a few days to come back with big winning days to recoup what I lost yesterday. So we're going to go out there and do it. So anybody that was on the weekender package that bought it yesterday, despite what happens today, I'm carrying you into Monday. And I'm doing that just because I am flat out pissed the fuck off about what happened yesterday. So anyway, let's check some lines here. I've got a few plays that I have considered giving out for a free play. Oh, and Jimmy and I have a huge veterans duo play going tonight at 7 o'clock. Go to the website, buy it. You'll see the link drop down. You can do Sunday Fun Day. Sunday Fun Day is $20, any capper, all plays with top tier included. The veterans duo play is not included. That is a completely separate play that neither one of us will have on our cards. But it is something that you can get completely separate. It's $25, and it'll be a good game. It'll be a good game and a good win for us, and something that we've been talking about for a few days. And everything's just kind of fallen into place for us to take this game. So Let's see, Sunday Fun Day, you can get that, 20 bucks any capper. I know Benny had another winning UFC card yesterday, and I'm not really sure how everybody did yesterday. I think Jimmy had a winning day, but don't hold me to that because I really don't know. I ended up pretty much staying up all night going back, and as I watch most games, you know, sometimes I don't watch them that day or the very next day because I have no interest in playing the next game involving certain teams, and I watch it days later when I think that those teams could come into play, and so then I'll watch it to take notes and let me, you know, go through and find my information that I need. But I went back and watched everything yesterday, even games that didn't matter, you know, because I didn't have plays in them. I went back and watched everything. So let's get into a free play. Give me 1 second. Let me check a couple lines. Because like I said, there was probably 3 or 4, probably 4 total plays that I was kind of going back and forth within my own head about what I wanted to give everyone as a free play. And I'm gonna check 2 lines here and see which one I think is the better of the 2 plays, and that's what I'm gonna give you for free. So let's see. Give me just 1 second, because I think we may jump right back into the NBA here. All right, we're going to go back to the NBA. We're going to go to Golden State, LA. Golden State is laying, as of right now, 9 points. It opened up at 8.5. It jumped to 9. To be expected. Still playing on the road. They lead the series 2-1. And here's the thing. Right now, round 1, Golden State doesn't care about winning, you know, a series at Oracle. They don't care anything about that. They want to take the series, win it as quickly as they can, get some rest, get some relaxation in, and get their head focused for the next round, because they want to eke through these playoffs as fast as they possibly can to be able to be given, who knows, maybe upwards of a week off going into the NBA Finals. Obviously taking, you know, being able to take, that would be the series that they would probably care more about winning at Oracle. They just want to be able to have as much downtime in between the Western Conference Finals and the NBA Finals, which is what they're going to do. I'm saying it like it's already happened, but I truly believe that they are still the best team and will win it all. It's just how much effort do they have to put into it? How many times do they have to go out there without a day off, or with just 1 day off, and they have to travel? They want to have some of that downtime with their families to take their mind off of it, to be able to get back in the zone and have mental clarity starting the next series to play the best. They are the better team by far here. I see why the line is not double digits, because these playoffs have actually been a lot more competitive than most people would have given credit for, being the teams, you know, who's matched up with who. Nobody was thinking that Orlando was going to come out and win game 1 in Toronto, and they did it. And it was because they went out there and gave it everything they had. Orlando can't win, you know, they can't win it all this year. So every single game that they're playing is like their NBA Finals. So every single win they can get means something to that organization and to that group of kids. So, you know, that's a big deal. Golden State, they've been here. Steve Kerr's been here. This is nothing new. And this series is nothing special or nothing that they care to spend more time than they have to on. So I think that they go into the Staples Center today. It's an earlier game, 3:30, and they're going to go out there. They're going to bust this game out while everybody's eating Easter dinner, things like that, sitting on the couch after lunch, whatever. They're going to be tuning in and watching what's probably going to be a snooze fest, in my opinion. I see Golden State winning by double digits. I see them, you know, maybe a slower start to the game, but when it all comes down to it, I see Curry and KD just, you know, just lighting the world up. It's on ABC. This is a big game against a sold-out crowd at Staples Center, who really, these fans truly believe they have a shot. They don't. Golden State's the better team. Golden State's going to win it all, and it's going to start with a win today, -8.5, or excuse me, -9 against the LA Clippers. I'm going to go ahead and lock that bet in now. We will have at least one more NBA play. That is a premium play, by the way. We will have at least one more premium play, And we will have MLB today, because we're going to go out there and murder the books in MLB, as we always do. And we'll see what happens with the rest of the card today. So guys, good luck. God bless. Grind on. Yesterday sucked. I'm sorry. Losing days happen, but those days are unacceptable. That is not what we're about, and that's been proven time and time again. I love you guys. I mean it. Good luck. God bless. Grind on, and let's take the Golden State Warriors -9. See you guys.